Hello everyone, this is ShadowMario41 and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. At the end of the last video, I probably should have equipped the magic armor so I could put those 100 rupees in my wallet, but I didn't, and it's fine. So we're not going to worry about that anymore. What we are going to worry about is how to continue our quest. So we have to go down here in Renato's basement, and I don't know why Renato's basement is the key to everything. Well, of course I know why. Because it was the key to everything all along. Renato just didn't want to do anything about it because he's so useless. But Shad is not useless. I give Shad some credit because first of all, he actually questions where you got something from a Zelda item. Like, no one questions where I got this giant ball and chain. No one questions where I got the ancient Dominion Rod. But he actually questions where I got this book. So, good job, Shad. And also, he can read Sky Language. And in reading Sky Language and reading the ancient Sky book that we filled up, he notices that the thing disappears and it's taken on the same shape as the other statues. What does this mean? Alright, this is a pretty easy riddle. If you only asked if I had the ancient Dominion Rod at my disposal, I would say, it's actually in my pockets. But he didn't ask. He actually somehow warps over there. That was fast. Marathon runner Shad over there. So all we have to do is use the Dominion Rod to pull out the statue. So we go on inside. Pretty easy. And as we walk inside, we find that there's a thing here. Because there better be a thing here, or else my quest would be kind of screwed. I'd kind of be at a dead end. There's not just a thing. There's an important thing. There's an ancient cannon sitting in Renato's basement. I don't know why nobody found this before, but it's here. It's been here all along, I suppose. Amazing, spectacular. This is the Sky Cannon. It is the Sky Cannon. Yes, good job, Shad. Good job. You kind of helps. Kind of. So we have to get this cannon out of here because it's not very good in some basement. So if we go over here, Midna will prompt us. Say, a cannon, huh? What do you plan to do with this? Well, of course I want to warp it out of here. Except that guy's still watching us. What a creep. Shad, you creep. Get out of here. Ah! Yes, perhaps. Am I in the way? Yes, get out, GTFO! Stupid guy. But anyway, there is something I want to mention about this room. This is a very critical room in the game, especially for the early release versions of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess on the Wii. I don't know if this glitch is on the GameCube as well, but there is a glitch in this game that if you save and quit in the cannon room before warping the cannon out of here, you will actually be stuck and you'll have to restart your game, which is really, really crappy. Because we have to warp the cannon out of here. And if you save and quit in this room before warping the cannon out of here, you will be unable to do so because Shad will be stuck in the room. So you can't warp out of there. And if you leave, Shad will be like, you can't leave now, we're in the middle of a mystery. So you kind of get stuck. Or either that, or I think the statue might be in the way. It's something like that. But whatever the case may be, you get stuck and it sucks. So don't do that. I've never done it. I never plan on doing it. So don't do it. So that's the cannon room glitch. It's the second glitch that can actually occur in Twilight Princess that's like that. But the first one's on the Bridge of Eldin way, way long ago. But using the magic of black squares, we can teleport to our ancient cannon right over here. As I will emerge from the black square portal. And we need a cannon expert, I believe. So there's a cannon expert right over yonder. Look at that. We're just catching daybreak, too. That's pretty cool. Pretty good time to start recording. Right, first thing in the morning. Although this is actually being recorded pretty late at night. But whatever the case may be, we have this guy. He's a canon expert. He's the only canon expert I know. So, hey, buddy. So, at least he has a name. He's a significant character with a name, mind you. Some significant characters, like the statue in Temple of Time, like the boar outside of the Arbiter's grounds, don't have names, and they should. Look at this, the music's starting up and everything. We caught a good time of day. Kind of retro, huh? It is kind of retro, I like it. It's pretty cool, and there's no ignition device. Well, that's a bummer. You can fix it. Well, that sounds good. I mean, maybe. For a price, of course, because I'm a swindling video game character. 300 rupees. That's outrageous, but I guess I don't have a choice. And plus, I can easily afford it. And now I could go get that orange rupee and put it back in the wallet. You get this awesome montage, which is totally necessary for the game to progress. What can I say? What more can I say about that? There's nothing that can be said. No words describe that. It is what it is. Although I figured out that, well, an afterthought, and I saw the comments of the previous video, and I'm like, yeah, I could have done that. Could have worn the magic armor to reduce my rupee count and then put the rupees in my wallet, but it doesn't matter. And it was kind of funny to hear myself just totally go crazy, because I do that sometimes. Alright, so yeah, oh, I'm sorry for taking all your money. Yeah, I'm sorry, my ass. He's like all smug. I'm sorry. I'm going to Disney World. Anyway, to access this cannon, we need the claw shot. So let's get some claw shot action. I'm going to equip the items that I think we're going to need the most. Believe it or not, we need the spinner. How funny. So yeah, if we use the claw shot to get in here, we can actually take this cannon to where it's supposed to go. But wait, we need Oocca. We cannot leave until we have Oocca and Oocca Jr. This cannon is like a weird hybrid walking thing. It reminds me of the walkers from Star Wars, the chicken walkers. What are they? ATSTs, I think they are. Because the AT-ATs are the big elephant-like ones. So that giant cannon takes us to way the ass up here in the heavens. Because notice how when everyone said heavens, the text was red. So we're in the heavens, and we have... This is awkward. Gracious, we made it back. Welcome, adventurer. This is the city of Oocca. I guess that's how I'm pronouncing it. I don't know how you pronounce it, but whatever. Holy crap, there's dragons. You know what we need to bring down that dragon? It only takes one dragon run shot, and then everything should be fine, but I guess we don't have that at our disposal. I guess Link is not a dragonborn, so we have to find another way to take that thing down. And more chickens. More chickens and weird noises. That was a weird noise. There's a dragon raging. I actually believe that because I just saw it. You gotta check the shop for survivors. Alright, so I guess that's our first stop in this crazy sky city. It is in fact called the City in the Sky. There's no other name for it. So this is our next destination. And this is what all that hard work was leading us up to. Being able to access this area. How wonderful. I hope it's all worth it. So our first stop is the shop. And I will mention that if you have played The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, there's a pretty good indication as to what this whole City in the Sky business is all about. But I don't know if you want to connect the two. I personally connect the two, but I don't know. The Zelda series timeline, even though there's now an official one, is still a disaster. So whatever. This Oocca and Oocca Jr. will now warp us back to the shop if we ever need to go to the shop. As you can guess, maybe by us obtaining Oocca and Oocca Jr., this is the location of our next dungeon. And this, at least, oh, holy crap. Speaking in wingdings or webdings or whatever the hell. Speak a little Hylian, I understand you. Actually, that's pretty good Hylian. I don't need any of this. This is pretty much a little refill station up in the City in the Sky. This is the location of our next dungeon, so if we ever need to restock on items, it's better to go there than go back to the surface. Even though it's a little overpriced, it is way more convenient. But yeah, this is our next dungeon location, and it's probably, oh geez, strong wind, strong wind, strong wind. That's a problem, that's a problem. That's why I have my iron boots. I forgot about that. These wind gusts. Well, I didn't forget. I prepared, but I wasn't ready for it. There are strong wind gusts in this area that are quite annoying. So to prevent us from being blown off the edge of the mountain, we actually have to, or off the edge of the city, I should say, we actually have to equip the iron boots every time a gust of wind comes around. And this is going to give us the overview of City in the Sky. I think I just rolled into a gate that's closed, so I need to find a way to open that gate first. But yes, this is a pretty cool looking place. This is probably the most unique looking place in this game. It is very trippy. It is really cool. It's also really, not to say it's dangerous, but I mean that it's really like, I don't know, sometimes we'll be walking around and, you know, dangling over a pit. It's kind of perilous, but whatever the case may be, I can use the bow and arrow to open that gate right there. I'll get that heart before it goes away. Don't go away. Alright, nice. Take off the iron boots. That's going to get annoying quickly. Just be prepared for that. I don't know how the wind is blowing through a wall. How is that happening? It doesn't matter how that's happening. Anyway, this dungeon is a mess. This dungeon is very, very hard to traverse, and it is overall a headache. But we can luckily use the chicken people of the Oocca, and we can use them to fly or glide like cuckoos around this dungeon. Take out this stupid thing. Get over here. Whatever. Not only did I take him out, I had him plummet to the ground. All right, yeah, those blue platforms, they fall. They're like donut lifts. Remember, hop, hop, donut lifts. That's what they are. And holy crap, they're defying gravity. Get over here. I need you. I love that you can do that. Just claw shot them. All right, so let's use this guy to fly over here. Just going to ignore the enemies, waste of time. And I am going to continue through this door. Now, this dungeon does play out kind of like a maze. Like a maze game. And I believe we have... Oh, we do have a new enemy. We have the Helmosaurus. An even stronger version of those pesky Helmosaurs. But still not very difficult. As you might imagine. Still not very difficult. I think they only take 3 hits. Yep, they do. Still extremely... And they drop like 3 hearts. Look at that. Still extremely easy to take out. Alright, yeah, now the path splits in 3. And I believe, I'm pretty sure that the first way to go is this way. But to get this way, we actually need one of our Oocca friends to help us out. There we go. Very nice. Now we'll get off this platform before it falls. And let's go here. What am I trying to say? The integrity of the structures, not so strong. All the structures are kind of collapsing as soon as I'm stepping foot on them. So, okay, yeah, this is definitely the way I need to go first. You'll notice that since this is a city in the sky, quite literally, and this kind of like broken... Stop targeting that. Oh my god. All right. Since there are a lot of... You'll see like broken platforms and, you know, difficult jumps. There'll be a lot of places that we can't access yet. And it's going to get kind of frustrating because we are going to have to continuously backtrack. But for now, we can use the spinner, which we haven't seen in ages, to get across this gap. So that's pretty cool. We have had no business with the spinner for a very, very long time. But remember, the spinner is an ancient weapon. And this city looks to be pretty ancient. Or not an ancient weapon, like an ancient tool. That can also be used as a weapon, ironically enough. So, yeah, I guess it'll hold a lot of secrets to this place. And that wind's coming soon. Preparing for the wind. Yeah, I was ready. I was ready for you, wind. I don't think you can get the best of me. I was ready for you too, Mr. Bird. Unequip. So fly through the door. Not fly through the door. Go through the door before they fly into me. And I do also like how this dungeon transitions a lot from outside areas to inside areas. I think that's a really cool addition to this game, or to this dungeon, because we really haven't had anything like that before. And it's pretty cool to see how this was once... It looks to be the ruins of the city, and it looks really cool. So our first stop is right here. We have a chest. And it has a key. A small key. How nice. It'll open a locked door only in this area. What a surprise. That sounds like every other small key we've gotten so far. I think we just have to drop down here. Yeah, you'll see a mess. Like, this is a mess. How do we get over there? It looks pretty much impassable right now. And right now it is. We can't get anywhere close over there. But we'll find ways to do that later. But for now, we have that key, so we need to backtrack, which is annoying. But that's what has to be done. So yeah, we're going to be using the claw shot quite a bit. We're going to be using the bow quite a bit. And we're going to be using the iron boots quite a bit. So that's 3 of your inventory slots taken up. And I guess the 4th one's just going to be the spinner for now. I'll probably need bombs eventually or something, but whatever. Oh, boots. Gotta not be blown off the level. Okay, here we go. Excellent. And as I approach the door, looks like something's going to happen. Or not. Or nothing's going to happen? Oh, yes, something's going to... I was going to say, something's probably going to happen. This dragon... Da-da-da, Dovahkiin. Oh, shit. Well, so much for that bridge. That bridge served us well, but it doesn't look like we'll be using that anymore. Now, if we are in the heavens, imagine how much it would suck to have that bridge fall on you. If that dragon breaks the bridge, and then the bridge falls on you, that would suck. That would suck pretty bad. That would be a terrible... It could be 1,000 ways to die, but it would be a pretty terrible way to die. Alright, so I can use the claw shot to get back. Luckily. Or I can not. There's always that option, too. I can just not use it to get back at all and just fall. Let's try to grapple a little higher on those vines. There we go. Go around this way and drop. Excellent. So now I have a key. I can actually go in this door. We're gonna run over these platforms so we don't fall and die. If you haven't guessed, it usually is in Zelda games. The most straightforward path is the last path to go. So the forward path is the last one, naturally. But on the side, we have another dilemma of no bridge. And luckily, we have another one of these guys. These guys are so easy. I don't know why we're still fighting those guys. From the all the way back in the forest temple. Oh, hello. I guess they're being a little stealthy now, but still not difficult. Grab some arrows. And let's use the spinner. I love using the spinner. Oh, jeez. Don't interrupt my spinner. I will spin, and you can't do anything about it. That's what you get. I wasn't going to kill the birds. I was just going to leave the birds alone so I can take my sweet time to make this bridge, which takes forever. There we go. I got a bridge. Cool. Yeah, you know I did something right because the Zelda chime. Alright, so I gotta prepare for wind. Oh, that was close. That was really close. Alright. So yeah, this door has a key, or a lock on it, so it looks like we have to use our key, and it looks like we're going the right way so far. That's quite an accomplishment for me. I usually get lost really early on in dungeons, but looks like we're going the right way, so this is a good sign. Let's see what's in here. Oh, it's this lovely room. This lovely wind tunnel room. How fantastic. What do I have to do? I remember the room, but do I remember what to do? That's an entirely separate issue, but I can get blue rupees. Blue rupee 5. Yeah, blue rupee 5. Alright, let's see. I believe I have to use my iron boots to walk past this. Oh, this is annoying. I remember this part. Because these stupid Helmosaurs can just... Oh no. Don't cause us... Jeez. Boots. That was really close. Please fall off. I gotta use my iron boots. And using the iron boots here does nothing. Because iron makes you heavy. Naturally. So why would I be able to use iron boots to cross the falling platforms? Well, now that we've tried that and failed miserably. Oh, jeez. Well, okay. Maybe this is best saved for the next video because clearly not going so well at the moment. Alright. Well, that sounds like a good idea to me. This is Shadow Mario 41. This is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I will see you guys next time for more City in the Sky failure. See you then. Ciao.